So it's all about, I now need someone, if I'm going to get a co-founder for any of my brands, I need someone that can complement, the technical part. So that has got to be someone either in marketing or someone in growth or, in support. So I think that's a fair answer.
Okay, so it'd be nice if you could give us names of maybe people that you admired that you'd have liked to work with. But that's fine. We'll take your answer. How about you, Sam? Do you have names, or you want to give us a political answer like Tunde did?
Tunde understand. Tunde speaks too much English.
Yes, he likes English.
So my business is running, and now if your list is wide enough, just get me Elon Musk on the side.
Wow.
And just top it with Mark Zuckerberg.
We should top it with Mark Zuckerberg.
And that's
Why? Why Elon Musk and
They
Mark
have
Zuckerberg?
money.
Because of money.
No. So we the structure is good. We just need money to blast everything. So
So just money. That's the cocoa.
what?
After money
You want
is
me to
still
have the
money.
same answer as Tunde?
Okay. Do you have any final words? Any final things to say to anybody sitting here right now that has thoughts of starting up something? At some point. Do you have anything to say? Maybe just two people. If you have anything.
So last year, by the grace of God, I was on this stage too, and the words I ended it with is still what I hold till now, which is anything is possible. Just start whatever you have on your head. Start it where you are with what you have. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other person?
Yeah,
Tyrell.
so it's just people like to talk about how our market is different. Like Africa is different from people who say you're not in Silicon Valley, for example. But like some things will work there, some things will not work here, and things like that. But actually, on the macro, humans are the same. Like WhatsApp is being used across cultures. Like so many products are being Google is being used across cultures. Like yeah, maybe the way it will look will be different in Japan. The way it will look in Nigeria could be different and things like that. So I feel like it's very limiting whether it's like the only message that we're always shouting to young people in Nigeria, like just the market is different. Google guys can build global things, but you cannot build global things and things like that. So I think it's too limiting and you shouldn't think that way. For example, on the regulation part, people like to talk about maybe how our regulators are not effective, which I'm not even going to disagree with that. But in the US, the guys that are successful, actually, it wasn't because regulators were like, I love you, let me make you succeed. For example, Uber and Lyft, they were actually not legal businesses. Like, because they had like very developed laws around taxes. So what did the guys do? They became creative, right? So when you take a ride on Lyft, when they just started, you're not required to pay because it will make it illegal. So what they said is you're required to donate. So when I pay the rider, it's a donation. They are not forcing me.
Yeah.
Like, so it was a charity service. That is very innovative. So like you have people here shouting as regulation, no thinking about like hacks around it, like ways you can do stuff. So yeah, do not limit yourself to like super local way of thinking. I think tech basically allows you to actually build something not just for your country, but for like globally as well.
Thank you very much. Please let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much, Tunde. Thank you, David. Thank you, Tyrell. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much for joining me on set. It was an insightful period. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to be, we have some sets of awards to be given. I think this is the last set of awards to be given. So please let's welcome Dandy and let's welcome. Yes, please. You need to take a picture. So sorry. Please. Glory. Okay, Glory, please let's have you.
Okay. Okay. Joy. Joy. No, so take it. Okay, so we're rounding off gradually. Um, for every conversation we're still having on social media, we still have all of our gifts intact to give out. And for many people still seated at this time, will be highly rewarded. For this last award session, to come give out this award, would call a content creator and, of course, okay, no. Okay, we'll call personalities out to come give out this award. Please let's make welcome Joma Jimo to come give out this set of awards, this first set of awards. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, the content creator of the year.
For the Content Creator of the Year award goes to Password TV. Content Creator of the Year award goes to Password TV. Please, a round of applause until they come up stage.
Congratulations, Password TV. Well deserving. Please give him a deserving round of applause. Really, really deserving. I'm so proud of you, bro. For the C Ronaldo fans, for the CR7, this award resemble World Cup. At least if Ronaldo no collect World Cup. Okay, thank you very much. To give out the next set of award or the next category of award, please let me welcome Sam Aye Soro. Sam Aye Soro, where you at? Let's appreciate Sam Aye Soro. Sam Aye Soro. Oh, thank you very much. So,
The award, the Tech Personality of the Year Female. Tech Personality of the Year Female. We have Dr. Success Ojo. Please, a round of applause, Dr. Success Ojo. Next up, the Tech Community of the Year award goes to ATC Africa. A round of applause for ATC Africa, please.
okay, please don't go yet, bros. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. To give out the next set of award is Tunde Buremo of Cadify. Tunde Buremo, Cadify. Do we have him here? Okay, thank you very much. Oh, yes.
For the FinTech of the Year Award, FinTech of the Year Award, please give it up for One App. Please, a round of applause for One App, please.
Newma, get ready. You're coming after now.
It's an honor. It's an honor to give my boss award. It's okay, okay.
And from the final award of today, the e-commerce store of the year. The e-commerce store of the year, we have shopping.com. A round of applause, please. Sorry, Shop Night. Can we have Shop Night, please?
Do we have Shop Night or shopping.com? Oh, please give them a round of applause. Nima, are you ready? Beautiful stuff. Okay, before I bring Nima up stage, Navigating Web3 is an app. You would have seen this flyer around. So this is a life-changing moment right now. Please pay attention. Have you seen this flyer around? If you have not seen it, we could distribute more. So there's a barcode behind this. Scan this barcode, scan this code, fill the Google form on it. The first person to fill it right now gets 100,000 naira cash. I'll repeat that. This form, we have some. You will see it on the table around. Scan the barcode behind this. There's a Google form. Download the app. There's a Google form in there. Fill it. The first person to fill it right here gets 100,000 naira cash. And that's not all. There would also be 20,000 naira for other persons, the other 20 persons. The first person, 100,000. The next 20, 20,000. After the next 20 persons, there will be merchandise to be given as well. And then after today's event, we'll tell you how that would go. There's already a cash prize of 400,000 naira after today's event. So we'll announce very soon the first person that scanned the barcode right here. Now, this next act I'll call up on stage. Trust me, I can bet you might not have heard this sound before. Yes, you may not have heard this sound before, but something is for sure. You would think he's Johnny Drill or he's John Bellion singing. He's one of Ibadan's finest artists, promoting his sound to this world and beyond. Please make some noise. Give a deserving round of applause for Numa. Numa. Please appreciate Numa, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. All right, so this is the Numa, and basically, I love music, I love art, and I believe everyone here does as well. I can see Willie Agba here. Please help me celebrate Willie Agba, please. Please celebrate him now. All right, so this song is very special to me. I released it 2 months ago, and let me just get to it so I don't waste time. All right, let's go. Yeah. I remember when I lost it all, the fire in my eyes went dim. Fighting battles in the dark, my light eclipsed by shadows grim. I walked through storms that tore me down. With broken wings I try to fly, yeah. In the silence of my sorrows, all I could do is wonder why. Yeah, but the night is dark, it's just before the dawn. Should I hold on tight? Should I hold on tight? Will I rise up from the ashes like a phoenix, stronger than I knew? Yeah, yeah. The hottest roads lead to the skies. Come save me now, it is past time. Say, they shine so good. Yeah. This one. Searching for a reason, feeling like I failed this test. Oh, me want my scars like armor. Yeah, every got a tale of strife. Every got a tale of strife. In the heart of all my suffering, I found a will to fight for life. Oh, I'm never giving up. Say, oh, my Father, say, come save me now, it is past time. Oh, come save, come save, come save me, come save me, come save me, come save me, come save. Thank you so much.
All right. Please appreciate Numa, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful sound. Okay. Want to have a product showcasing. And one of our lead sponsors for this event, MTN, will be coming up on stage right now for a project, the product showcasing. Please, you would have a lot to get from this particular session. Please put your hands together as we make welcome. MTN Nigeria. MTN. Yes, so for product showcasing right now, MTN.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Okay, so apologies. This is just going to be short. I just want to talk about what we're doing in the startup space with MTN. Recently, we migrated from becoming a telco company to becoming a technology company. As of today, you could actually see MTN is one of the largest tech companies in Africa today because of the possibilities we're building. So just quickly going to run through what we're doing. One of the recent products we launched with MTN is called MTN Chinosis. So it's a developer portal where you could get API products, you could get AI products about MTN and other third parties, right? We're building possibilities for banks to help them prevent fraud using SIM activities on the MTN network. So basically what we're doing is we're taking customer data, transforming it into APIs and AI solution to help you with fraud prevention, to help you communicate better, etc. Right? So we've built a marketplace called Chinosis.io. I know I've seen some founders here that are currently exploring the possibilities we're building with Chinosis. I want to indulge you as startup founders, as developers, to access the Chinosis platform. So that's the first part. The second part is we're building a startup community under MTN. In our transition from becoming a telecom company to a technology company, we've seen a lot of requests from our enterprise customers, like banks, like universities, like corporate organizations who want technology solutions. They cannot build themselves. So we've built a startup community where we seek out startups in edtech, in fintech, in property tech, to help us co-create solutions together that we can take to our partners. MTN is the largest network in Nigeria, not because of our infrastructure, but because of our distribution network. We literally are connecting every university, banks, POS machines, name it. Any enterprise that is building technology today is obviously most likely building it on the MTN network. So we have that distribution power, we have that build power. We're trying to get in more startups to come in. We co-create solutions together that we take to the market. So basically, two things you need to take care from MTN. We're building capability for you to build your technology solutions. We're building distribution capability to help you distribute your technology products to thousands of enterprises in Nigeria today. So I think there is a QR code. Oh, this screen is off. So you can reach out to me. We have the community. It's a growing community where you can join and we can co-create together and we can help you with distribution. Thank you so much.
Please appreciate the rep from MTN Nigeria. Okay, we're taking the thing to a whole new level right now. I'll call up on stage one of my very amazing colleague, Olubukola Ajadi. Please appreciate our superstar OAP, Tobad. Appreciate Bukola now. Nice. Thank you.
You really need to stop whining me. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? I hope we're not tired of learning and having so much fun. Are we tired? Okay, if you're tired, scream yes. If you're not tired and you want to see someone who is so phenomenal, I want you to say yes. Okay, so I'm going to be inviting someone really, really phenomenal in what he does. And we're going to be having a fireside chat brought to you by Cadify Africa. This is going to be amazing. He's a compere, he's an actor, he's a comedian. He's so fantastic at what he does. And he glows, he thrives in it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together for Wole Agba. Woo! I'm going to do the screaming if you don't scream. Keep clapping till he gets here. Welcome to the stage, sir. Thank you so much. Yo, stop clapping. Where did we stop clapping? Keep clapping now. Woo! Woo! Welcome, sir. It's so great to have you here. Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello, everybody.
Just stay in the center.
When I say I love you, you say I love you too. I love you.
We love you too.
Blow your kiss. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for honoring our invitation and being here.
And thank you for having me.
Okay. So we're going to be having a conversation that centers around finding your creative genius.
Yeah.
And that's finding the creative genius in you. And as you know, even if you are into tech or whatever you're doing, you have to be creative at it.
Yes, thank
and
you.
as someone who has thrived in the creative industry, I want you to talk about how you believe you've been able to tap into your creative source. Be a comedian, be an actor, be a compere, do so many things, represent so many beautiful brands, including Cadify. How has it been for you, and how are you able to tap into your creative genius?
All right, thank you so much. Let me stand on the existing protocols. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to allow me to do something, and that is the fact that I want to deal with the problem of this echo. So if I have to take my English and rush it, you might not hear me. And my coming here, I need to communicate with you. So if you can't hear me, then there will be a problem. So so ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ pé lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan mo máa mú Yorùbá torí tí echo bá mú Yorùbá ẹ sì máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. But if I say, okay, I just started this morning, I'm not coming right now. Oh, le ma gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Are you with me? All right, so I've been asked to speak on finding your creative genius. Okay, now, the very first thing to note, when you invited me and you said I should come off stage, I observed that you came in through that other way. The other person came through that way. Everybody, I've been seeing people coming through that way. But I want to do something really different. I came in through this way.
Yes, that's true.
I shook the hands of that guy. I don't know what has been happening here, but I need to bring in my signature on this stage. I will not allow this setup to kill my creativity, to kill Woliaga, to kill my peculiarity, to kill who I am really. So I would rather tell this stage to obey me because my name is Woli Ada. Mi ò jẹ́ normal. Mi ò normal. Mi ò lè wá gorí stage tí àti package kémi náà máa ṣe bí èyìnbó. Mi ò normal. Ṣé bó mọ̀ pé mi ò normal?
No, normal.
No, mi ò normal. If you're normal, then there is nothing creative about you. A genius is someone who has extraordinary intellectual power. Something really extra. Something unique. The only reason people want to listen to you is when you have what they don't have. If you are going to speak to us, talk to us in a way that everybody will still come up stage and do something, then there's nothing we want to hear from you. So now, this is a very great question that when I sat down and I was like, what do I tell people? Then I say, I don't need to go start searching books. My life is enough to tell people that I'm a genius
I agree.
in what I do. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I have my 20 years on stage, 2022. And so 2024, I'm having my 22 years on stage.
Woo!
So,
That deserves a round of applause, I believe. Wow.
thank you for clapping. I had my failures. I had a lot of things. I was not born with a silver spoon. I was not born with a silver spoon. I was born into a Christian home that we believe so much in God. But then, there is something within me. It's like my signature. Bíbélì sọ pé ẹ má bínú mo máa wòlíì ló wà níbí o. Ohun gbogbo tí Ọlọ́run dá dáradára ni. We want to see that genius, that creative genius inside of you. So it's something that you cannot see outside. You can only check it within yourself. It's within you. It's your signature. It's what makes you really different. That is why people want to invite you. It will amaze you that the last time I came back from, I traveled to America. They invited me to America just to anchor an event. Just to anchor. They paid my ticket. They did all of those things just to anchor. The only reason is because I kind of do it in my way, a different way, with my signature, with my creativity. It's just really different. So if only people, I will explain myself with 3 points. How can you find your creative genius? A lot of times, we all wait for when we are going to conceive an idea. Number one is to serve. 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 Go and say, yes, sir. It does not matter if the person is not in your field. It does not matter if that person you are going to obey or that you're going to work in his company is not in the field of what you really want to do. Have you thought of it? Like myself, sitting down here, I know what people know about me is Wole Agba is an actor, he's a director, he's a content creator. But while I was coming up, you won't believe that I was once a teacher. I taught in a primary school. Teaching and what you know about me. I was once a taxi driver. Yeah, baby. Please say the wow with your microphone.
Wow.
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 A taxi driver and Woli. Sholokpo. You're still trying to waste your time looking for, because it is when you work with someone that has a standard, that they're already made, the person will help you to discover what you are good at. Because I want to go to good no mama lawyer. One, you know what, in this company, allow him to handle that. While you are doing that, you start discovering what you really can do, what you are really good at, what people really want to know about you. But then we live in a world whereby people just want to sleep overnight and wake up as a millionaire, as a billionaire. That is why you see them doing tap, 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 tap.
I didn't say that. He said that. Oh my gosh.
No, for real. It will not happen that way. You are only allowing somebody else's vision to come to reality, because the owner of that thing really want to get that. People of timber and caliber. Please, I don't know if you can hear me. Do I still have your attention? Do I have your attention? Please, am I making sense? Thank you. Èmi ló fi mu yogurt.
We can hear you and we're learning so much.
Now, look at me. Have you ever wondered why, I beg your pardon, I'm a prophet, let me just say. Have you ever wondered why Jesus was born by a carpenter? Why not a soldier? A soldier that will teach him how to lay his life. You do not need to work in an organization that has your vision in the line of your career. That is why most of us, someone like me, I went to school, I studied economics. Don't be too smart for the smartest. Don't be too smart for the smartest. I went to school, studied economics, but what I do does not have anything to do with economics. Because if I want to just go in the line of economics, I can tell you that I might be at the back, because we have a lot of gurus, economists. But when it comes to that I discovered while I was learning economics, they cannot stand there.
That's right.
Because that's my field. That is what I'm called to do. Have you wondered why Jesus was born by a carpenter and not by a soldier that will teach him how to surrender your life? You do not need to work in an established. See, start from serving. Serve a person that has been made. Have you wondered why? I'm sorry. Have you wondered why David was only obeying the instruction of his father? Was just in the field. And he came out to kill Goliath. While you are serving, you are discovering. Why you are, instead of sitting back in your house and writing down your idea, please go and work somewhere. It does not matter if they are speaking your language. Work in that place. Work in that place. I served my brother for 15 years. tutu pepe, poropopo, tutu pepe. Have you wondered why I'm still really, you can still hear about me today? Because, Oshegini,
Building relevance.
Yeah, that's number one. Number two, while you are serving, you will discover the creative genius in you. David discovered that genius in him. He said, I had killed bear. I had done this. I had done. Who are you? I will deal with you. Your creative genius is just, all you need is just one blow. Also, there's a particular song. He said, give me one song to Fumiloni, this song.
What song?
Dele. Give me one to sing. I can't remember now. Osalo. But all you need is just a blow to conquer poverty. But that blow, you have to serve. It must be in the process of trying. So, while you're serving, your creative genius will come. So, number two is to work smart. And while you're serving, be sincere. The person you are working with, grace, put the person there. Success, put the person there. So by the time you are trying to outsmart that person, or you are trying not to be sincere, success will give you a dirty slap, but you might not know on time. You will just discover that you are striving, you are trying, but it's not coming true. Because you are not being sincere. Even if your boss would not know, success knows that you are cheating the boss. Am I making sense? And the number three is be hard working. Work hard, work smart. Be consistent. You do not need to look outside. Look inward all the time. What can I do to beat my record? Beat your record all the time. And on and on and on like that. Then your creative genius is out there. People start celebrating you. Your consistency is very, very important. Mima, we have to make sense in you.
So much sense. You would have to agree that those are such wise words. Please put your hands together for Oli Agba. He's making a lot of sense right here. Wow. I don't even know what to say because I'm also learning and I hope you're...
Oh, you learned?
I'm learning a lot.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Can't you see that I'm looking at Shai? I even put my back down.
Oh, yeah.
So I think the next thing I would love you to talk about is now, after tapping into your creative genius, you've served, you worked smart, how do you maintain relevance in a very saturated industry?
Number one, stay humble. In all you're doing, please stay humble. Never, ever look down on anybody. Never look down on anybody. Stay humble. It will help you to maintain, to sustain what you have. We have had a lot of people that you heard about them, all of a sudden they fizzled out. If you stay humble, your humility, or like my friend would say, your humility will make you relevant for all classes. The fact that they can access you and it doesn't look like, oh, I can't access him. See, I used to say something that remain nothing, because the only thing that will last forever is nothing. Nothing lasts forever. So why not remain that nothing? Look up, be to people like, I am nothing, I am nothing, I am nothing, I am nothing. And because the only thing that will last forever is nothing. So because you are nothing, you will last forever. But by the time you come up to a level whereby people are looking at you like, hey, Almighty, every something has expiry date, but only nothing lasts forever.
Thank you so much. Now, to wrap up this very beautiful conversation, this is the last one. You've worked with Cadify Africa for quite some time. Just briefly tell me your experience with Cadify Africa. Let everyone hear.
I work with the best company in the whole world.
Make some
in the whole
noise!
of Africa, and the whole Cadify. I must throw a special shout out to my CEO, Primor, Mr. Tunde Primor. Cadify is an amazing app. If you have not subscribed, if you have not been using Cadify, I'm inviting you right now to use Cadify. Cadify ni ori awa tori wa pe ori belawa. That is what we get. They have renewed and renewed my deal because they are people of their words. So Cadify, we give you our words, you meet it there. We give you as it is. So, if you are a Cadify user here, can you please raise your hand? You ready? You guys are the MVPs. You are the VIPs. Because of you, Cadify users, I throw away salutes.
Thank you so much. Please, a round
You are
of
the
applause.
President General among the nations, Cadify users. President General among the nations.
Hey, thank you so
President
much.
General among the nations.
It was such an honor. Please, a round of applause for Woli Agba. Thank you so much, sir.
So, Mr. MC, I'd like to sew my glasses into your life. I don't know if you would really love to sew your glasses into my life as well.
I feel like that's very partial.
Oh, you don't want to do that?
Why is the glasses not coming to me? I mean, which one will come? Is it the watch? Which one is coming to me?
You want the watch?
Which one is coming to me?
Oh, Holy Ghost fire. Imagine if you can't let me in watch JC. So, I passed here when I was coming. Then, where should I pass next?
Please give Oliagba D. That was so amazing. Please give Oliagba a deserving round of applause. Wonderful. He's somebody we would always be super proud of here in the city and beyond. All right. Now, so we'll have a quick product showcase. We're rounding off in a few minutes now. We'll round off for real. 2 product showcase that will be done in a bit. Please let's jam our hands together for the representative of Silver Wolf Digital Limited. Silver Wolf Digital Limited. Please let's appreciate them. My corner genius, get ready. You're coming right after. So it's a back-to-back situation. All right. Silver Wolf. So product showcase. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abigail. I represent Silver Wolf Digital Limited. I'm the Chief Experience Officer of the organization. When I was coming up here, I had an entire presentation written down, but I just changed my mind, looking at how short a time we have to just present something really short. Silver Wolf is about strategic business decisions. And we make these strategic decisions based on social media. So if you're on social media and you are there to generate sales, to get engagement, to give your product visibility, that is what we do. But we don't just do it with, we handle social media for you. No, that's not what we do. We look at the business side of things. The question we usually ask people is, what is your business goal? And how is social media going to help you meet that business goal? And then we take it from there. So if we can help you, we will. And that is why we start with a consultation. And very soon you're going to see a QR code up there, which you can scan and use it to begin. So presently, we work with certain people, and we have used those people to build an expertise on digital storytelling. For instance, we work with the Oyo State government, and we are proud to say that we are the people who developed the first ever state-run feedback service in Nigeria, the one and only. And so if you want that kind of results for your business, where we generate what you need as a business owner to make you stand aside, to make you differentiate yourself from the crowd. Because we know that the digital space is very crowded. If you want to stand out from the crowd and make yourself different, then you need Silverwolf. And something else that Silverwolf will offer you is brand positioning. We help you build trust. And trust is something that you need as a business person. So if you want people to trust you, to buy from you, then talk to Silverwolf. First of all, we'll hold a consultation to be sure we can help you. And once we hold that consultation and we can help you, we'll go ahead and do so. And for this Tech Expo, we are offering the first 10 businesses that sign up with Silverwolf 20% off our services. So if you are that business, come to us at the back of the hall. You can't miss us because we are the only company here that has a name without vowels. SLVRWLF. Yes, we cooked. We came up with a name without vowels, and if you want to work with us, please come to the back and get a free consultation. You can scan the QR code to begin. Thank you. It looks like they want me to keep talking. Hello? Someone come get the mic. All right.
Please appreciate her so much. That's Silverwolf Digital Limited. So, like I mentioned, it's a back-to-back situation. Now, let's welcome rep from My Cover Genius. My Cover Genius, real quick. My Cover Genius. Please show her some love now. Come on, man.
Hi guys, we can't be that tired. A round of applause. We can't be that tired. Are we that tired? Are you guys really tired? We're coming to the end of the show, so very soon you'll be able to leave. My name is Halima Magaji, and I represent My Cover Genius. So I'm just going to let you know what we do through a story. So I used to be a content creator before I transitioned into the corporate world. And I used to, obviously, many of us here are into content. I can see that the young people can relate. Old people, you guys might not be able to relate as much, but can you follow us on this story? So I used to have a camera. I had an iPhone that I was using to create content. And one day, my iPhone spoiled. And my camera, there was something wrong with my camera. It just wasn't coming on, and my iPhone spoiled. And when I wanted to fix the phone, they told me that my bill was 200,000 naira. That was ridiculous. Some people's rent is 200,000. I can't use 200,000 to try to even pay for a phone repair. I wish I knew what phone insurance was. If I had known what phone insurance was, then I would have protected my phone with 4,000 naira, and then with 50,000 naira, they would repair my phone for me. That's exactly what My Cover Genius does. We protect the things that matter to you. We protect your health, we protect your phones. So for our phone insurance, we have plans as little as 4,000. So if you buy the 4,000 naira plan, if your phone breaks, we will repair it up until 50,000 naira in repairs. We have the 4,000 naira plan, we have the 8,000 naira plan, we have the 12,000 naira plan, and we have the 16,000 naira plan. We also have health insurance and auto insurance. We have health insurance for businesses for as little as 2,000. It covers childbirth, antenatal, it covers surgeries up to a certain amount, covers medication, specialist consultation. So if you are interested in protecting your health and not waiting till something bad happens and then you have a heavy bill that you can't use to sort it out, please come meet us at the back. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Special salute to all of you that are still seated in the hall. Thank you so much for waiting. We're rounding up the event. However, there are a few people that would still like to hear from very briefly. We understand that we are well past time, and a lot of us have other things to attend to. However, I'll be calling some people to just come up stage with me very briefly for us to just have one or two discussions. We're going to be talking about emerging trends and the future of tech in Oyo State. So please, if you hear your name, just join me on stage. Yusuf Adeojo Kolomoni, Oluwatobi Oseni, Peshiga, Tuyi Oluwatayo Fuel Up, Ayanfe Oluwa Olajide, Web3 lawyer and blockchain educator. Can we have them? Are they available? Yusuf Adeojo Kolomoni, Oluwatobi Oseni, Peshiga, Tuyi Oluwatayo Fuel Up, Ayanfe Oluwa Olajide, Web3 lawyer and blockchain educator. Please let's give them a round of applause as they come up. Okay, can we have Victor Abiola from Navigating Web3? Victor Abiola, Navigating Web3. Okay, so we'll just get right into it. Okay, so hi. What? Less than 10 minutes. Okay. I have with me Ayofeoluwa Olajide, a Web3 lawyer and blockchain educator, as well as Oluwatobi Oseni from Peshiga. So I'll just ask that you enlighten us on the emerging trends in the tech space and the future of tech in Oyo State. When the Honorable Oloye Akinlabi was speaking earlier, someone had asked a question about the future of tech, where tech is currently headed. You know, and although it's difficult to answer because we are not entirely sure. You're welcome. Okay, hi, Victor. You're welcome. Thank you. So it's basically the same question that the three of you are going to be answering, just enlightening us on the emerging trends in tech, how to maximize these trends, and the future of tech in Oyo State. Thank you.
Okay, that's questions for me.
Yes.
All right. Good evening, everyone. As a blockchain, educator, as a blockchain person, the simple answer I'm going to give. Am I audible enough? Am I audible enough? Okay, so the simple answer I'm going to give to that question, what is the future of tech in Oyo State, is blockchain, right? And the blockchain technology is a new kind of technology, actually not so new, but it's a decentralized ledger technology that records and stores transaction in a fast, secure, and immutable and transparent manner. And so the kind of technology that we have right now across various spheres, there are problems with it. Some have security issues, some have scalability issues, some have centralization issues where the authority is vested in a single entity, which would cause unfairness to some other parties. And so where blockchain comes in is that blockchain removes these disadvantages, as it were. And blockchain makes you can use the blockchain to achieve whatever it is you want to do in a secure, transparent, and immutable manner. Immutability, by immutability, I mean that the ability for something to not change. And so when I store transaction or when I record a transaction, it is there and it is there for life.
Okay, so you're telling us that from your own perspective, blockchain is the future of tech in Oyo State.
Yes, please.
I mean, we're restricting this conversation to Oyo State because this is Ibadan Tech Expo, right? So you're telling us that people that are looking for maybe areas to focus in, from now should start to look into the blockchain industry?
Yes, please. Yes, please. You know, we're not, we're, Nigeria in general, we're still at our baby face when it comes to adoption. But it's only a matter of time before even the government would be drawn to, use this kind of technology, right? So it's only a matter of time.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's hear from you. Tell us what emerging trends, have been introduced into the tech space in Oyo State, and how people can take advantage of it.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I think that first, one of the biggest market that I've seen in the Oyo or Ibadan tech ecosystem would be embedded payments. I think there's a whole lot of opportunities for embedded payments. Many might argue that there are a lot of fintechs, but it's a pretty large city and states. And for example, okay, so compared to maybe the Lagos ecosystem, for example, Lagos tech ecosystem, I think that the Ibadan or the Oyo ecosystem still can take more embedded payments startups. It can also automate some other parts of payments. A lot of payments, for example, in Ibadan itself is still very manual. I have to try to either maybe make a transfer to someone, wait for someone to get an alert or something. And so there's still a lot of need for people to still build around that, one in the Ibadan ecosystem. But one that I'm most particular about is I think that there's still a lot of market opportunity for agri-tech, and it's a really fresh idea. There's a lot of automation going on around food security in general, and also because of the unique position. I mean, Oyo State, for example, is the former seat of cocoa and the rest of that we used to have in Nigeria. And so there's a whole lot of opportunities that opens up for young people who want to build IoT solutions that would then power, to do two things. One would be the growing real estate market. I think that there is a lot of market in making sensors, IoT, Bob sensors, a lot of these things. And then because this literally the same knowledge, and so you're able to transfer that knowledge from building from one sector to the other sector. And so that allows for you it opens you to a bigger market. So in this case now, you're not just building for maybe the real estate sector, you're also building IoT smart devices that can then be applied in many other parts of the ecosystem in general.
Thank you very much.
So very quickly, I think I would also like to add that as regards, we call it mainstream adoption in Oyo State, I see that the blockchain technology is not so new. Because, for example, in this particular event, I know of about 3, 4, 5 blockchain projects that are here right now. We have Super Team, we have Ton, we have Navigating Web3, and Seki app, right? And so this is an amazing opportunity for young people to key into it, because whatever it is that you do, either you're a graphic designer, you're a content creator, you're a developer, software developer. You are a product manager. Everything, every career can be found on-chain. We call it being on-chain. And you are also advancing the course of, whatever it is that you are doing. So think of it as I'm moving from level 1 to level 2. So blockchain is the level 2, right?
Okay, right. All right, thank you. Tell us, what do you say to, it's basically the same question, that they've been answering, they've been giving answers to. We just want to know what the emerging trends are currently in the tech space, and what the future of tech is in Oyo State. We want you to tell us more about the emerging trends in the tech space, and what the future holds for tech generally in Oyo State.
Okay, thank you very much. So one thing I just want everybody to know is that the tech ecosystem, I think like Oloye Akinlabi said, I think it is important for us to actually have a business before we actually infuse tech. So tech itself is literally technology. So it's not like you are not it's not like it's a new thing entirely. So I believe that we must first have something that we are doing first. So with that, we can now infuse any type of technology that we want to. So we have people infusing tech into agriculture, we have people infusing tech into education, we have people infusing tech into finance, we have people infusing tech into virtually everything. So I think it's very important that we have a business, or we have something that we are doing, we have something that is going on for us first before we now infuse the tech. Then secondly, I think it is not, there's nobody that will not know that the future is tech. Because the world has evolved past from like 10 years before till now. So it's very sad if anybody still thinks that the technology will not do anything. Technology is just a scam or anything. So I think it is very pertinent at this point that everybody should at least learn what is involving in their business, in their area, whatever they are doing, how they can infuse tech into it. It could be blockchain, it could be AI, it could be anything that has to do with tech that will make whatever they are doing easier, more effective, and more scalable. So I think.
Thank you very much. This is the end of this panel session. I appreciate you joining me on set. Thank you so much. Please give them a round of applause as they go back to their seats. Thank you very much. Okay, please take a picture. Please, can we have the photographers? Please, they need to take a picture. Thank you very much. Lastly, we're going to be having a few other people on stage with me, just very briefly as well. Francis Odeyemi from 9th Grid, Akinyemi Ogunbaro from Escape Hub, Tariq Fasasi from Dot Pay, and then Felix Ohairi from Throne Digital. I'll take that again if they're here. Francis Odeyemi, 9th Grid, Akinyemi Ogunbaro, Escape Hub, Tariq Fasasi, Dot Pay, and Felix Ohairi, Throne Digital. Please let's give them a round of applause as they come up. Francis, Akinyemi, Tariq, and Felix. You're welcome. Thank you. So I have with me here Tariq, I have Francis, I have Akinyemi. Is that Felix? Okay. Good evening.
Hi.
Yes. Thank you very much for joining me on set. This is a very quick panel session, and we're just going to be talking about crafting excellence, product design, marketing trends, and strategic vision for Oyo State's tech startups. So I'll be starting with Francis. Francis, on 9th Grid. Can you give us some strategic marketing trends that, based on the locality, based on where we are in Ibadan, and we're focusing on Ibadan. Can you give us some strategies for marketing? Yes, marketing trends.
Thank you for that question.
You're welcome.
I think one of the ways, so we all agree that a product or a business cannot exist alone without the end user, which is the user. And when you're building any kind of product, localization is very key, meaning that you are bidding for the people in that community. And I'm going to use Cadify as a case study. One of the marketing trends that they use is community engagement, meaning that identifying like the key prime movers or influencer in a particular market they are trying to serve. And instead of spending a lot of money on a lot of funny ways to market, you'll see, okay, where are these form of users? Where are they encapped? Who do they listen to? What are the things they watch? And a case study of Wole Agba, right? So when you niche your form of marketing down to what serves your primary audience in that in that locality, you get more ROI, both monetary value and social ROI. So localization is very key, and it varies based on different environments. So in some environments, it could be community engagement or community partnership. In some environments, it could be civil education. In some environments, it could be as simple as different form of touch points, like merch, like giveaways, like all these things. So that helps with user acquisitions and user retention. And what keeps your users after your marketing is, okay, now what's the experience with the products that you've built? I hope that's answered.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's very, very insightful. Thank you very much. Felix, do you mind answering the same question? Some strategic marketing trends for a place like Ibadan or your states, basically. The trends that we can adopt in marketing that can take, that product, our brands, a notch higher. Okay,
So I didn't get the question.
Okay, you didn't hear me. Okay, sorry. Before I ask you to answer, and please, I think there's someone else that is supposed to be on set. I just don't have enough details. Uchenna, please, if Uchenna is here, please join me on set. Okay, thank you very much. So sorry about the omission. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Good evening. Okay, so I was talking about marketing trends, for us that are in Oyo State. What are strategic marketing trends that you can give to people, that you can help people know, recognize, when it comes to marketing their products, taking their businesses a notch higher? What are some strategic marketing trends that that can favor us, particularly being in the location that we are in? That's the question.
Okay, thank you so much for that question.
You're welcome.
So while I was sitting there, we were having some conversation, and I discovered that Oyo State is quite big, and Ibadan looks like a very good place to start when it has to do with tech and marketing. So if you're looking at marketing trend, one of the things you need to understand is everything is moving into AI, that's artificial intelligence. And in the nearest future, any business that does not align with technology is most likely going to be fading out. So when you are thinking of building a product, you must build a product that aligns with technology, and AI is very important. So so these are part of the things that are going into the market at the moment. So Ibadan looks like a very good place to start from, and then as time goes on, it can be able to spread. So I studied the environment, and I discovered that even if your product or your service or your business do not, for now, has anything to do with technology, ensure that you start to find a way to navigate that into your business. If you are thinking long term and you are thinking to grow, otherwise your business is going to fade out within the next 5 years. Your business is going to be out. So start thinking of building a product that is in alignment with technology and AI.
Thank you very much. How about you, Tariq? Can you help us add something to that?
Yeah, so I think I would talk from the point of products in terms of design, because that's what I do. And I think that when people are designing products, if you are designing products for people of a particular region, one of the best things to do is to sort of make a research on who you are designing for and how what you are designing for will impact the people.
This is like a response to the question I was about to ask about the role. So maybe you can just answer that as well. The role of product design in marketing. The role of there are some designers that they have insufficient information or insufficient knowledge on the key role of product design in marketing on its own. So help us understand the role that product design plays in marketing, in the marketing of a product itself.
So I think product design is in the middle of growth, marketing, and sales. You are designing what people will interface with. That's what they will see. They don't care how it works. They just want to make sure it works. So your job is to understand what you are designing for, and like I said, how what you are designing impact the users. So you have to understand the cultural differentiations that exist. For example, if you are designing for somebody in Ibadan, it's not quite the same as designing for somebody in maybe Cote d'Ivoire, for example.
Yeah.
They don't have the same life experiences,
Sure.
and they don't understand like computers the same way,
Yeah.
right? From my experience, I've found out that people outside of Nigeria actually have lesser knowledge about
Yeah.
how technology works
Mm.
compared to people in Nigeria. So these are like things you need to sort of understand before you can design a product. It's not just, oh, I'm on my computer, so I'm going to just blankly design. So that you do user research, and then, you know, it guides you into what you are going to design, the processes, the flows of, you know, them carrying out an action in your product.
Okay, thank you very much. How about you, Akinyemi? You can come from the product and product design perspective or marketing trends.
Okay, so if I get the question right, you want me to talk about the role product design plays in marketing,
Yes.
right? Personally, what I understand about it is that the marketing even starts from product design. Now, let me break it down a bit. Product design is a combination of two key aspects of building a product, which is the user interface and the user experience part. Now, if I ask people questions, which I did a survey, a lot of them are UI designers, they are not UX designers. UX is user experience, right? Now, it's very simple. It sounds like a big English, but it's more like customer experience. Before you build a product, you must know the why. What is the problem? What is the customer going through? The marketing starts from the moment you want to build a product. So if you don't understand the problem of the people, ask them questions, it is extremely difficult to sell any product, right?
Yeah.
So in the long run, what happens is this. If you build without understanding the needs of the market, you will build it. I tell people that we have a lot of mobile apps, websites, redundant on Play Store and Apple Store, nobody using. Why? Because the core aspect of it has not been done. A product by itself should be able to sell itself before you even pump in money into marketing and say you want to sell to people. Do you understand? So where it goes is that when you want to build a product, your UX designer is the first marketer. He must understand the gap in the market. What are the users saying? Now, very important to say this before I drop the mic, that when you want to build a product, one of the biggest mistakes we make is that we don't understand what we call MVP in product design. MVP is the acronym for minimum viable product. There is nothing anybody can, I've interacted with a number of people during this event, right? There's nothing anybody can tell me. If you cannot get a small version of what you want to build, then it cannot scale. You must be able to build a very simple version of the product. I've seen guys that build products with, people like Truck, people like a friend of mine that was here earlier on, ShareCell. They built, their product started from just an Excel sheet. But we're always excited about, let us build a product. Let them be able to tell that we have a mobile app or a website. That's not it. You need to be able to sit down, understand the market, understand the users. How do they perceive the problem? You can know the problem but solve it wrongly. So, but when you solve the problem correctly, the product itself will sell itself. Do you understand? So that's my perspective to marketing a product.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How about you, Uchenna? Do you want to tell us, give us some bits, as it were, on marketing trends?
Yeah, so basically, I think most of the speakers or my fellow panelists here have spoken based on product designing. So personally, I'm not a product designer, but I would come up from my own, where I come from here. I'm more of a community builder. So I would say, because I'm a community builder for Ton. I don't know if you know about Ton blockchain, the Notcoin, AppSwap, and all that. So Now, I would come from that section and I would say that, yeah, your product is one thing, your UI US should be good, and then you should kind of convert your users to community members. What do I mean by this? Users shouldn't be just passive users, like they use your product and don't and just go like that. Your product should be able to be in such a way that users will give you some sort of positive feedback. And it gets to a point where you don't need to market your products that much. These users are the ones to market your products for you. That is where the community comes in. Your community, people that have used your products, they are no more users. They will become part of your part of your company. They kind of have a shareholders in quote and unquote. They are part of your community. They tell people about your products, and you find out that you don't really have to do much in marketing. So that's the little I have to say.
Thank you very much. So basically, what I can say I've gathered from these men, what they have said so far, from coming from different perspectives, basically is community development, product design, knowing the trends in tech, recognizing the trends in tech, and being able to infuse them into your business, can further propagate the gospel of your product. You said something very striking, Akemi. You said your UX designer is your first marketer, and that was really striking. Also, coming from the perspectives of community, how you have built a trusted, group of people that they can vouch for your brand. They then take that message and share it to their worlds, and from there marketing just goes on and on. Thank you very much for this very short and insightful session. Thank you so much for being on set with me. I'm very grateful, and we apologize for making it so brief and taking it almost at the end of the event. It was due to how things went. We apologize for that, but we really appreciate you joining this session. Thank you very much. Please, can we have the photographer take a picture of them? Please, can we give them a round of applause, please? Thank you very much. Okay, please, Glory. So please, there's a very brief product showcase, right, from Aerotech. So please, let's just look up the screen for a few minutes while we watch their. Is it ready?
Good day, everyone. My name is Emmanuel from Eratech Consulting. So Eratech is a tech consulting firm that digitize business processes and provide HR technology solution. So our focus is to help small businesses in Africa to embrace technology. And currently in the city of Ibadan, we are helping small, if you know you have a business and you need a very strong digital presence, we are helping 1,000 businesses in the whole of Ibadan to set up a free Google page. This page will be well optimized, and if you are interested in this service, you can reach out to any of our team here to get started. So we currently 300 people have signed up for this initiative, and we have like 700 businesses more to join us. So if you are interested, You can reach out to us on our Instagram, ERATEK, Eratech, or on our website, era-tek.io. We'll be looking forward for your messages on our email or on our IG. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, we have two more things to wrap up. We have two more things to wrap up. Firstly, I'm going to call somebody to just join me for a few minutes um, to talk about leveraging emerging tech trends, for business growth. He's just going to shed some light on that. Okay. So please let's make welcome Mubarak Lawal, CEO of Trail, as he comes up and shares with us deep insights. Check some of those mics. Is it working?
Hi. Yeah, all right.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. Apologies for the. Please. Maybe you should sit. Apologies for the
No, it's
slight
fine.
mix-up. Yes. So, can you talk to us about how to leverage on emerging tech trends, for your business growth?
All right. So the most important thing about leveraging emerging technologies is understanding business context. So
Okay.
I'll give you a very good example. When we talk about emerging technologies, we're talking about artificial intelligence, we're talking about AR, VR, blockchain, smart contracts. But the thing most people don't realize is that the business context determine how exactly we use those solutions. So I'll give you a good example. If I wanted to buy shawarma, for example, and I go to my local shawarma spot, I drive down there, and they have a variety of shawarma options. How do I determine which flavor is selling the most on a random Tuesday? That is a business decision that artificial intelligence can answer. But most times, people just think about artificial intelligence in terms of what is the most popular thing that is going on, instead of thinking, how can I answer the questions that are pressing my business?
So basically, you're saying that using artificial intelligence, for the instance you cited, can be streamlined.
Exactly.
To specifics rather than just as a matter of fact, that's very true because a lot of times people approach AI for the general questions and not necessarily the specifics. So you're telling us that a way that we can um, grow our businesses is to streamline the usage of the recent trends, the new trends, the latest trends
Exactly. Yes.
in tech.
Yes. Yes.
That's really nice. Do you have um, do you have another perspective, to that point as well?
Yes, I do actually. One other important thing that I want most business executives to consider is something called survivorship bias. So now I'll just explain.
Can you say that
simply.
again?
It's called survivorship bias, and it was made popularized after the World War II. And essentially, what it just says is that whenever you're considering a decision to be made, don't only look at the successful cases. So that's a mistake that a lot of people make. Essentially, when you want to know, okay, how can artificial intelligence affect my business? And you're looking at the likes of Amazon, you're looking at the likes of Google, you're looking at the likes of Tesla. And you would realize that there are a lot of companies that have failed because they tried to do something that they weren't made for fit, right? So whenever you're examining what technology, whether it is emerging, whether it's at the forefront, look at local businesses, look at businesses that have failed, try to understand a lot of context. For example, one big issue is cost.
Yeah.
People don't understand that hiring an AI team is something that is so expensive that it could literally crumble your business, and you're trying to fix something for 100,000, right? So that's why understanding businesses that have both succeeded and businesses that have failed is really important.
This is quite insightful. Yeah, really, it is. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for having
I
me.
appreciate you joining me on set.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
was
so
really
much.
lovely.
Please, can we have the photographer take us a picture? See, I didn't join any panel session to take pictures, but this is a special one, and so I'm going to be taking pictures. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so finally, I'm just going to be mentioning names of some people. So for that, um, navigating Web3, the flyer that was shared and the QR codes that people were asked to scan and fill forms, so we have our winners. Winners have been selected. So if you hear your name, you can just wait behind to see their representatives and collect your cash prize. Um, so it's basically the yes. So Lulu Shadex, is Lulu Shadex here? Are you Lulu Shadex? What? Oh, you are. Okay, so please let's give her a round of applause. You won 100,000 naira. You won 100K. Um, Samu underscore Eleja.
But come on, 100K is not small new. It's not small money.
Samu underscore.
Please give her a deserving round of applause.
Samu underscore Eleja. This category of people I'm calling now won 20,000 naira each. Oh, Samu Eleja, please come up.
So a 100K winner. Please come up on stage. Come up.
Alenko 13. Alenko 13. Alenko 13. Please, you're going to show the proof, your email and stuff when you get there. You're going to show them your email addresses so they can vet. Alenko 13. Okay, Alenko 13 is not here. Adedoyin Adeoye E. Adedoyin Adeoye E. See, they say a patient dog is the fattest bone. Patient dog have run away now. She did not collect money. Feyi underscore Vicky. Feyi underscore Vicky. Hoylakes Jono. This is quite. Hoylakes J Honor. Hoylakes J Honor. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hoylakes J Honor. Okay. Efarata 093.
Oh, that's. Please appreciate her.
Efarata 093. Ewatomi underscore FI. Ewatomi underscore FI. Then there's Takes Hub. Takes underscore Hub. Takes underscore Hub. Okay. Now the category of people I want to call now are going home with 3 shirts or 2 tote bags. Taufik.
Today, bring it down a bit. Bring it down a
Taufik.
bit.
We have, it's actually Taufik because it's like 3 E's and 3 K's. So Taufik is not here. Adeyeye Adeyemo. Adeyeye Adeyemo is not here. Adunfe 2020. Adunfe 2020. Kosim Aisha Oyindamola. Kosim Aisha Oyindamola. I am Fantasim 0. I am Fantasim 0. Okay, nobody's around in that category. Yeah, so please appreciate our
Okay,
winners.
so please appreciate them. Appreciate them. Before we move on, subsequently, DJ, bring it down. After this event, there will be a raffle draw. There will be a raffle draw. If you have not scanned it yet, please scan it. Oh. The raffle draw cash prize is 400,000 naira. I don't talk amo. When I mention 100K, this is a scam. Okay. So, navigating Web 3. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Navigating Web 3. Let's appreciate them. So, if you see this, there's a barcode here. Scan it. Fill the Google form in there. Then you can really be announced. You know, so go do that. There'll be a raffle draw of 400K after the event, and the winners will also be announced. All right. Honorable Danjuma. Do we have Honorable Danjuma? Okay, if you can fetch him, Honorable Danjuma, if you have him around. So while we are waiting, I sincerely want to appreciate every single person that stayed down to this moment. Thank you so much for attending the Ibadan Tech Expo 2024. It was so much a pleasure hosting all of you. Thank you for being here. Next year, we go bigger. Thank you. God bless you. Good night. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, hold on. From the Navigating Web 3. Okay. So, Head of Operations Ibadan Tech Expo, please let's appreciate him for the book of thanks. Thank you.
Sorry, a good evening to everybody. It's been a very, very long day. Well, first of all, I think I should introduce myself. My name is Adebayo Adegbite. Sorry. Can the music calm down a bit, please? Sorry, can the music calm down, please? Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adebayo Adegbite. I'm the Head of Operations for Ibadan Tech Expo 2024. I know it's been a very long day from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's really, really humbling, and I feel extremely grateful for everybody that has stayed this long. I don't think, I thought many people would say, as in the hall will be empty, but I'm still happy to see such a sizable number. Ibadan, we love you. Ibadan, we appreciate you. On behalf of the convener of Ibadan Tech Expo and of the entire team, I want to, of course, appreciate everybody who has contributed to make this a success, from the head of protocol to the head of partnerships, the head of media and marketing, the head of ticketing, and all our volunteers. But more importantly, everybody who sat with us from the beginning. People have left. People are still sitting with us. We appreciate you. And we know that Ibadan Tech Expo is a chance for us to make a statement that, as the Bible once said, that a good thing can come out of Ibadan. I know that Ibadan, there has been plenty of first university in Nigeria, first skyscraper, and I know that Ibadan Tech Expo, we have made a statement as to the first tech event in the Southwest. We couldn't have done this without you. I appreciate every single person who showed up at this event today, and I hope you join us again next year, because this is like a 10-year plan for Ibadan Tech Expo to put Ibadan on the tech map for Nigeria, to become the top tech destination for Nigeria. So once again, thank you very much. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you.